Okay, guys, it looks as though we're going to be restarting the lobby. Some of the guys couldn't join, so don't go away. We'll be restarting the lobby. I'll just put on a bit of a slide for us just while we're sorting this out. And then obviously we'll just get the guys to join the lobby, and then we will be in. So just give us a couple of minutes. Sorry for the inconvenience. It has been somewhat of an unusual start since the update, which happened this week. So we're getting it sorted out, and we'll be back on track to bring you 2 days of racing. So just to let you know, everybody is rejoining on the lobby side. We're apologizing for the inconvenience, but sometimes this is what happens when we are bringing you live racing. Nevertheless, to say, it all looks good. I'll just give you the lineup as we currently stand. There are a couple of guys still joining us, and we're hoping that obviously that's gonna all come to a number of individuals that have been battling to get in this evening. Nesmax is here, so that's good stuff. We've got Boinkies, he's in. Springbok Gamer in. We have Joe, he's in. We've got Leaf and Run, he's in, so that's good stuff. Wazzy's in, that's also great for us as well. As I said, what I'm doing is just making sure all the guys are getting there. Ranger in, we're just waiting for him to select a vehicle as well. Much better at the moment as the guys are coming in. So yeah, sorry for the late start, but we are going to be getting ourselves underway in a couple of minutes, and obviously from there just see that out. I'm just checking what's... oh yeah, you're right. Just checking. There we go. That's obviously down on to what is happening. Everybody a little bit happier. And I'm just checking if that is the way it's going to be this evening. So as I said, just give us a couple of more minutes. We're just apologizing for any of the inconvenience caused, but we are trying to get this on the go at the moment. Make sure everybody's in and ready to drive this evening. I'm just going to get the guys to ready up, and we'll be on our way this evening. 15 minutes late. Was expecting a couple of more drivers to get themselves, but I believe there's some updates they haven't done, so that's unfortunate for them. So there we go. We are in Russia. That's where we are this evening, and obviously looking forward to this evening's racing as we move over to the South African Academy Online Racing event for 2020. Yeah, just having a look at what's been happening during the week. Lots of launches of cars going on, setting the F1 world alight. So if you are looking to make some comments this evening, what do you think? If you have you seen some of the manufacturer releases that have taken place over the week? Very, very interesting stuff, to be honest, of what's actually going down in the Formula One world. So yeah, lots of things happening and taking place. Just having a look at some of the vehicles that were being released so far. And what's your opinion? Some of them look great, some of them look... what do you think? Give us an indication on that, and what do you feel is what we'll be looking at so far. So as we get on track now, Lee van Rooyen out on the track in the Haas at the moment. He's on an outer lap. He's got out there quite quickly, so he's got a setup going. And as we all know, this is a humdinger track, really fast, and really can get quite interesting to watch. when it comes to high speed around some of these corners. And I can tell you now, everybody pretty excited to be here this evening to watch what's going on. So hopefully we can bring you the best of the best when it comes to online racing here on the South African Academy Online Racing. So yeah, as we can see, 9 drivers available for the drive this evening. As I mentioned, some of the guys actually were not able to download the latest update, which I was quite surprised because it didn't happen last week. And I think some of the guys actually commented on the actually download. So hopefully those guys that are interested in joining us a little bit later may not make the quali, but definitely can be a part of this race. So hopefully they're busy getting their stuff done and will be joining the race in the meantime. So yeah, a little bit disappointed with the turnout this evening, I must say, but I mean that could be due to, as we mentioned, unfortunately some of the guys not doing the update on the F1 2019, and quite an interesting an event taking place. So if you are joining us for the very first time and you have recently subscribed, thank you very much for doing so, and hopefully, as I said, we'll bring you some exciting racing, yeah, let's see what we can do this evening when it comes to driving here on the South African Academy. It is Russia, one of the very sleek tracks with a lot of fast and twirly and winding bends, as we see our Lee van Rooyen coming into the start-finish zone here at this Grand Prix. Thanks for being on board with us, Nicky V7. Yeah, obviously we are looking for some winners this evening, and see some great support with Weza. That's great for Weza, and he's just cracked a 1 minute 33, so great drive from him this evening. 13 minutes 1-3 to go in this particular round, so we'll be very interested to see what he's popping out this evening when it comes to the Russian Grand Prix. I'm just busy setting up, just making sure everybody's got availability on this evening's event as well, and obviously just putting through all the guys to make sure that they're available for this evening, and also just sending out some reminders that we are racing this evening as well. So yeah, nice time from Weza this evening, 1:33.498, and then obviously Jose coming in there at 1:33.852. So pretty close up there. Nesmax 1:34, Ranger 1:37. So yeah, awesome stuff happening this evening. We're all getting ready for this evening's event. Just making sure the guys are going to be able to see this evening's event as well. So just posting that, making sure everybody is available for this evening's event as well. And yeah, just having some look at some of the pics of Race Point at the moment. Very nice looking car for the new season. think everybody's pretty damn excited to see what they got in. Somebody's just put on the WhatsApp group, having a look there, still ugly, referring to Race Point at the moment. Obviously, the gentleman doesn't like the pink colors, but yeah, that's all good. And having a look what's going on around the scenes when it comes to what's available this evening on our racing channel. So the Ferrari's full out in force this evening. You can see Weza, no practice, he was telling, I saw this week. So yeah, nice colors on the helmet there, but 134.244 is what is required this evening. I'm sure he's going to be pushing the limits on that car. And then we've got Nesmax in the pits at the moment. Let's have a look at unhiding that hub at the moment to see what we're going to be up to this evening. And maybe let's put on the track as well, just to see where the guys are. Just put a bit of lap data on there. He's in the garage at the moment, so but here we go on board with well, he's just pulling into the pits as well, so he's going to be looking to just calm down and get himself into a place there. Another individual coming into the pits, I think it's a Ranger at the moment, so we'll be looking to see where he is when it comes to this particular race this evening. So all things due. Let's go Nesmax. Here we're on board with Ranger at the moment. He's out there. You can see where he is on the track. And maybe what I do is just hide that and then bring this up on for us at the moment. Maybe just put a bit of telematics on for us as well, just to have a look. He's going around quite slowly, so I do have fastest lap on at the moment. Leader is leading by sort of 0.353 of a second there. So interesting per se. Let's have a look who is coming past him. So yellow section, all green on the flag. Fastest time there was actually done by Jose, so that's an interesting one. It was a little bit quicker than everybody else through that first sector. Another yellow flag that's just around the corner here. Green at the moment, so here he comes through the sector. There's one of the cars. Yeah, he's just coming. That's it, so there we go. Hasn't betted on that at the moment, so let's just take it down. Just ahead of him is the Ferrari. So he comes down there, he's just in front of him. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and back down into fourth. So there's a bit of a problem there because he cut the corner quite severely there, so this lap doesn't count either. But he's on sort of podium number 2 spot. When it comes to being in this race. So that's an interesting one there. Let me just go back and obviously see where the guys are at the moment. Just going back. Yeah, it could be interesting to see what the guys are qualifying on. So maybe we just go down to see some of the details fitted there. Most of them opting for softs at the moment, except Springbok Gamer. He's on the mediums. So yeah, he's on an outer lap at the moment as well. So let's just go down a little bit. There's obviously the softs as well. Nesmax on the softs. He's got a problem because he's also on a lap which is not qualifying at this point in time. We're on board with Ranger at the moment. He's on an outer lap. But there you go. He's also not going to be qualifying on that lap either. Springbok Gamer, he's in the Haas this evening. And he's coming through on the mediums. Interesting strategy for him this evening. As we see him coming through start and finish now. Tires look good. So here we go, sector 1. He's going to be going as quickly as possible. He's got those tires nice and warmed up as he comes up to the 50 meter board. Turns it in. He's going to swing it the other way now. Nice line. Holds it back in. Up on the 50 meter mark again. Coming through there. Oh, a little bit of a lock on the brakes there. As you can see him going past Boinkies now. Coming back across. He's obviously pushing it nicely. Love the advertising. 21 Jack and Jones. That's Springbok Gamer coming through. You can see the familiar yellow or gold and green helmet for the Springbok Gamer. Oh, he got it sideways, but corrected it nicely. And he's got an official time. He's about 4 seconds off the pace when it comes. So let's give you some real fast lap times there. There we go. He's on a 1:36.982. I don't think he's quite finished there, but it looks as though now Weza has a bit of work to do because Lee Van Rooyen has just put on a 1:33.328. Great drive from him. Oh, that cutting the corners, just done it. It's an invalid time for him. Boinky's just put on a great time there in the first sector. He's in the second sector now. Can he bring it back in a big way? Nice driving from him as well in the McLaren. He's got some homework to do because just in front of him now, the Springbok Gamer. And he's on the softs at the moment, so that could be an interesting one going down there. Oh, nearly lost it, but brought it back. Well driven. Managed to keep it all under control there. So Springbok Gamer dives into the pits as Boinkies comes on past now. And he squashes in. I don't know if he's actually gone up there, but it seems to have made a bit of a difference there. Ranger looks as though he's out of the qualifying now. And here we go. Looks to bring it in tightly. So Wazzy, nice job from him. He's gone up into second on the and Boyke's been very hospitable, letting Jose go past there. Nesmax on board with Nesmax now. Comes into the square, and then, or should I say the rectangle, because that's what it is. So qualifying over, and what a job Lee van Rooyen's done this evening. Great pole position for him, followed by Weza. Actually, should I say Wazzy? Weza in third at the moment. Then it is Jose, the Ranger. Boinkies, Nesmax at the moment. So he's trying to get in there, make sure that he gets his time done. Because we have basically 2 minutes left. So he has enough time to actually come through and qualify. Does he come back and put himself in a prime spot on the grid this evening as we're on board with him? Let's see what he can do. Pushing it. Back down. Well, he does go up to sixth. So he did better his time on the last lap there, but it puts him into sixth place. So let's have a look at the standings from the race director at the moment. Obviously giving us Lee van Rooyen. Then it is TNB's Wazzy. Weza SA, he's sitting there in third on the grid this evening, so great job from him. Jose up there, he's in fourth. Ranger, Nesmax, Boinkies. Hugh Boucher, he's sitting in 8th position, and then Springbok Gamer in 9th in the Haas. So quickest lap at the moment, 1 minute 33.328. Let's see what the guys are going to get up to this evening. Hopefully it's great racing. I know the numbers are a little bit low, but as explained to you guys, wow, it is obviously something to watch out for this evening. And so glad to have you guys with us and watching the stream this evening. So here we go in, just waiting for the guys to come in now, and once they're in, we'll be sure to show you what's actually happening this evening. So let's lead out as we go for the formation lap this evening for this GP here in Russia. Good understanding of the track, these drivers. They know exactly where they need to be. So 9 races on the track this evening. I'm sure it's going to be an absolute humdinger to watch. So getting those tires nicely warmed up as they come towards the start and finish. And what a race it's going to be this evening. Just watching 27 laps. So the laps are considerably shorter than the small tracks, but let's not forget Russia is a large track. And as he comes round in the Haas now, you'll see the cars starting to line up. So there we go. Just a nice back end view of these vehicles lining up for this race. 9 drivers in the race this evening. And it's surely going to be a good one to watch. We'll be ready to go. See engaging on the clutches. I'm going to take the front view. They're away at the moment, as you can see. Haas pulling away, but it seems as though we do have a drop back where Jose is just taken in the Renault, just taken the Williams. Nesmax dropping back quite severely in that race point vehicle, but seems to be putting himself in a position just to avoid any nonsense there. But obviously Weza coming back as well in the Williams to set himself right up behind Wazzy in the Ferrari at the moment. Oh, there's a huge accident, and it looks as though it is Jose and Nesmax out of this race this evening. I don't quite know what had happened there. Yellow flag is out. Virtual safety car is also now on the track at the moment. So I'm not too sure what happened there. Obviously, it looked as though the car was going across. You can see the front nose cone is absolutely demolished there. I was obviously viewing another car, so I didn't quite see what happened on that incident there, but you can see that Jose badly damaged on the front there. Nesmax has left the session, unfortunately. But here we go. Just being there, just having a look what's actually going on there. He's going to come in. Let's just go back up to our main contender, if I can put it that way. That's lap 1 done. Here we go there, going into lap 2. So it's all going to be about strategy now. I'm just going back on board with Wazzy just to see where he's going to put himself. Going on the inside, having a look there. Just making Lee known, I'm here, buddy. And just be aware of that. If you're going to make a mistake this evening, I'm going to be right there, looking to put myself in a position to overtake. And let's just have a overview of who is driving where at the moment, because it is very, very close between these drivers. Just going to give you the view from Weza at the moment. Weza looking down on Wazi as well as Lee at the moment. So yeah, there's going to be some driving that has to be really looked after when it comes to these two in the front here. We're hoping that this competition this evening is really going to be set fast, and it's going to be some close racing right up front on these drivers. Over there, but I'm sure he's going to get that under control because he needs to. If you want to stay close up to Wazi, a little bit wide from Wazi there. He's just got to watch himself because he could get himself into some serious trouble just going up or should I say down the track there. We can see Ranger Boinky's Springbok Gamer. Let's have a look at the data there. Maybe put on the full track just to have a great overview of what's going on this evening. Let's give you some position changes there as well. Stops. Obviously you can see 30 minutes on that stop, so that was definitely because of the nose cone change. Just giving you an indication on the tyre situation as well. 2 laps done. We're into lap number 3 now. So yeah, position 3 at the moment on camera with Weza. Closely following Wazi at the moment. Just going back now, 3-second gap between these guys. So some real close racing when it comes to the 3 guys up at the top here. In front, 1, 2 and 3. I think Weza just biding his time at the moment, waiting for any errors made by these 2 up front, and then obviously gonna pounce on the lead. So let's have a look if it's all going down well. We're into lap number 5 now. Little bit of a slide. There's what we're talking about now. So looking to go through that gap there. Springbok Gamer just getting a penalty there as well. So that's now caused the gap at 5 seconds. Boucher out of this race at the moment. So it looks as though is the front nose cone gone of this vehicle, because I think that's what's actually happened to Wasi at the moment. Let's have a look. Actually, it doesn't have any damage to that car, it looks like. It could be slight damage, but I don't think it's that bad. All of the drivers coming in now. Yellow flag out, safety car out. So everybody pulling in now to see what they can do. Obviously Boucher out. Medium's on. This is definitely going to give Jose some time to get himself in and get himself to put some new tires on. If he can get out there quick enough, just got to watch himself with the safety car. But there they are, they're back out there at the moment. This will give them an opportunity to catch up at the moment. So safety car out at the moment. Springbok Gamer coming out of the pits now as well. Just to give us, there's the safety car, you can see just in front. Let's just put, let's go on board with Wes at the moment. Horrendous crash by Hugh Boucher. That's what caused the safety car to come out onto the track. While they're cleaning up the track, the debris as well as that car to get it off. You see now safety car out. 6 laps done. As I said, giving Hugh Boucher, giving Jose time to catch up now on the safety cars. So great stuff. So back on track, lap number 7, and we're still waiting for the safety car to go in. Most of us are beginning to go in at this point in time. It has given all of the drivers time to catch up, and they are keeping those tires nice and warm. Bit of a strategy going on from Weza at the moment. Oh, be careful, Weza. Just make sure you maintain your speed. They are exceeding the track limits. Is Ranger now. He's got another penalty. Is the safety car going in now, ladies and gentlemen? That's what we're going to see. Even though I'm getting quite dizzy driving with Wes at the moment. Yes, the safety car is going in. That means it's racing. They are going to be away now. It's green, green, green. That's straight down the straight now. And I can tell you now, this is going to be an interesting one to watch, because they're quite brilliantly now. All of the safety cars tucked away. This is definitely going to give now an opportunity. Cars fixed, tires changed, and now there's an opportunity to go ahead now and see if he can get himself ahead of the pack. You can see now Ranger looking to see if he can go on the inside, and then on the outside of Weza, looking to go, but blocked, as you can see there. So interesting scenario happening. Wow. Let's get back up there. You can see the horses there. Let's go to the number 1 car at the moment, and there you can see all 3 of them coming around one another. Is there maybe an opportunity now? On board with the Ferrari, that's Wazzy. See him driving through that little situation. Ooh, that was a little bit tight, but well handled there. As these 3 drivers come through now around the rectangle. Now coming through, some fast driving going on between these 3 as well. You can see coming past now. Boinky's trying to get himself between and away from the horses now. Just having a look at Springbok Gamer. He's sort of down in 6th position. Oh, there comes out of the pits now. He goes up to front. Oh no, it looks as though Wes is out. Oh, there's the car. Badly damaged. It looks as though the virtual safety car is out. Is there any way we can see what's going on? Maybe as we come around the corner now, you'll see. He's going to come past. Just to have a look, is the car still there? Looks as though the car has been removed. Yep, he has. So he goes into 6th place. Unfortunately, interesting scenario just occurring there. Sector 3 yellow flag still out at the moment. So there we go, lap number 10 now. Unfortunately, I didn't see the incident with Weza because I was back down having a look at the 3 cars battling it out. So I did not see that event. So if there is some footage, love to see it from both drivers if there was any incident there, but I didn't see any. And now we have 3 drivers out, unfortunately. Springbok Gamer up into 4th, Ranger 5th, and Jose in 6th position at the moment. Lap number 11. TNB Wazzy. 5 laps on the mediums at the moment. See him coming into a sector 1, just finishing off sector 1. So we'll be finishing it off in a couple of seconds now. Goes into the 90 degrees. There it is there. Sector 2 coming up just at this point. Sector 2. There's sector 2. Going back now to a little bit wide there, Poinkies. Don't know what you were doing there. Lots of concentration required for this track. So we're quite up on that second spot at the moment. 5 seconds is the... And there we go. Wazzy puts on a 137. Moving back down now. Blinky's in 3rd position. Nice driving from Ronald there. And there we got fastest lap now from Jose now, who actually puts on that 137. He's flying at the moment. As we go down to Jack and Jones, which is actually the Haas now. That is in P4 at the moment. P5 is Ranger. See coming through nice, a little bit on the curbs there, back on the curb, but on the curbs again. And then here we go now back down on the Reynolds side, looking at position P6, which is Jose at the moment. Had an unfortunate start, but seems to have put himself back into a strong position and looking to obviously narrow that gap at the moment. A little bit slower than he normally is. I don't know if it was the setup there, but there you go. There's a nice time from Wazzy at a 134 now. So Lee now 6 seconds behind. Springbok Gamer 11, 20 seconds behind his Ranger. 25 seconds now is Jose. Putting on the telematics just to give you a good bit of data, what's going on there. So let's go to the fastest laps there. The fastest lap at the moment is Wazzy. Yeah, I just see that Wes has come on. Look at it again. Don't think he touched. Don't think touched me. Probably racing incident. Yeah, I'm not too sure either because I was looking down somewhere else. But when I went back up to the guys after I saw that your name had disappeared, I went back and had a look, and they was just coming around the corner. And I think obviously. Wazzy had already gone past you, but I didn't see any incident. So maybe if you have some footage or if there's something there, please send it to me because I didn't see any issues there, to be honest, because I couldn't see anyway. But it could be an interesting one. But thank you for the comments there, Weza. Obviously, if you've got something, send it to me, but I doubt it because he would have gone straight into the pits, which he hasn't done. So either, I mean, that car looks actually perfect from this position where I'm sitting at the moment. But yeah, what racing it's been this evening. A little bit of racing to watch, I must say. I'm just extending what's going on there. Yeah, it was absolutely hard racing there, and I can only commend the guys. It's very, very difficult, very tough when it comes to this type of racing. Everybody's on edge. Everybody's trying to not make any mistakes, and I can tell you now, you know, I'm very, very satisfied with the characters as well as the drivers that we have in this league. It's a very tough league, but I can tell you now, really awesome to watch you guys and to enjoy the times with you guys when you guys race. It's just fantastic. A little bit of low numbers this evening, but I mean, as you probably saw, a lot of people did not update their F1 19, and I think that's hindered them quite a bit. But yeah, great to have you on board. I know that most of the time you're working, my good man, so great to have you join us this evening. But unfortunately, you know, that's what it is. You're out. You were doing so well. I think a lot of people were excited to have you back and racing with us. So I hope you don't leave it for too long this time coming. I see now that definitely it's yeah, I'm sorry to hear that heading to work. But anyway, it is what it is. Unfortunately, some of us have the tough jobs, and you're one of those guys, mate. So I really appreciate your time today, and thanks for joining us. So yeah, guys, just to let you know, obviously lots of communication happening with Weza at the moment, and I know that he has a Twitch channel, so just make sure if you want to watch and see how Weza does on his racing, hopefully check him out. I think it is quite an opportunity. Look for WEZZA TV. And you can obviously see him carrying on, man, and racing. All right, so let's go back now, as we saw on board with Wazzy at the moment. 16 laps in. And yeah, what a race. What a race so far. And if I just have a look there, let's not put ourselves to shame, because fastest lap now has gone definitely to Jose, and he's put on a 1:37.795. You're a good man. Thank you for that. I mean, let's get them all involved, but appreciate it. Appreciate the shout out. It's always appreciated, my good man. Thank you very much for the comments, and have a good evening. So guys, yeah, look, as I mentioned, lots of interaction on the channel this evening with our good friend Weza. Always great to have him on board with us, and yeah, big up, man. Enjoy, and thanks for the shout out on your channel. Always appreciate it, mate. Always appreciate it. Yeah, we need lots more drivers, and that's what it's about. We're really enjoying the no assists. We've been doing it now for 3 seasons, and I can tell you now what camaraderie between all of the guys that are here. And it's always great to have guys come in, watch the channel, get interactive with us. That's what it's all about, and really, really enjoy. Yeah, I mean, obviously we've had that break, and this is what always happens with our channel. We tend to go on like a Christmas break, because here in South Africa, you know, we celebrate Christmas, and it's the main season for holidays. We shut down the racing during that period, which is quite a lengthy one. It's sort of 6 weeks or even 5 weeks. And yeah, what a difference it is. Yeah, so all good and well. Everybody just enjoying the racing at the moment on the track. Especially the drivers at the moment. 1 stops and 2 stops going for the guys. And what a great racing. 11 laps on these tires at the moment. And yeah, it is just commenting again with obviously Weza at the moment, just mentioning, you know, that he enjoys the South African Academy Online Racing because of you know, we don't have much incidents. I think this evening's probably the most I've ever seen the yellow flags out, and the safety car on the track twice this evening, which is quite unheard of. But yeah, I mean, obviously the guys are going like bullets, and I mean, let's be honest, we are in the Russian Grand Prix, and everybody knows this is the track to really get yourself around as quickly as possible, especially in basically sector 3, should I say sector 2. And then obviously you come into almost a 90 degree as you come down into this area where we're looking at now. So basically you've got this 90 degree and then another 90 degree coming across there as well. Then you go into another 90 degrees. So this basically slows the car, which is in sector 3. And then you come around just a nice little short burst, and then basically another 90 degree, another 90 degree, and then through start and finish as we're coming through now. So that's lap number 19, 27 laps to be done in this racing. Let's have a look if he's got now 12 laps done. There we go, you're absolutely right. Definitely Springbok Gamer pitting. He's done 12 laps on the softs, and I'm sure that was going to be the case. So he's coming in, he's doing those tires. Now, according to me, I get a little bit worried because when it comes down to which tires are on here, you've got to put that on, okay? So he's gone with the softs. He's going to do another 12 laps. So really wanting to catch up now. Sure, he's looking to put himself up into those, onto the podium. And why not? He wants to put himself on the podium. He's going to have a look at that. Boinky's 3 seconds. Boinky's 91. He's just got another 3-second penalty. He's got to watch himself this evening. I mean, it is aggressive driving, and quite rightly so. He needs to be up there. So just having a look, lap number 14 now. And there you go. Seven laps remaining in this race. Only 7. So as rightly said by Weather there, absolute maximum on softs are 11 laps. But you can see the strain it puts on the tires, man. It just eats them up. I remember one race we were watching all going down. DW, De Vet, he actually did the race in Bahrain, and he rode the tires off the car. He didn't pit, but he needed to win the race, and he actually went from, I think it was first to third, unfortunately, but he had a flat tire. So you've got to be so careful when it comes to this. And I mean, I'm not saying it was the wrong move. He was under a lot of pressure that evening and took the car to the extreme. So 15 laps done on these mediums at the moment. Just having a look quickly at the stops. There we go. 2 stops, 2 stops, and 2 stops. So that was the 2-stop strategy. I think having a look at Springbok Gamer. Ranger as well, he's done 2 stops. Jose, he's done 2 stops. And then Wazzy's done 1 stop, as well as Lee van Rooyen. He's also done 1 stop, and then Boyke's 1 stop at the moment. So let's have a look. Maybe we can see what are the laps are done. 15, 15, 15, and 15. That's sort of the tire situation at the moment. Looking to go to the end of this race at the moment now. On board, you've got to watch that tire. A little bit of a lock up there from Boinkies, but I'm sure he's going to handle very well. He's tightly being followed by Jose at the moment. Maybe just have a quick back view of that. Or is it? Is that the case? So let's just go on board with him. There we go. There's Boinkies just in front of him. Just having a look off the bat there. I can tell you now that Jose is looking, he's really looking. Maybe he gets some DRS now. He's got the DRS, so there we go. He's got the DRS. He's going to push himself to to see if he can get himself into that third spot. Boyke's got to watch himself on this. He's on the 50-meter mark. You can see a little bit of an overshoot there. Boyke's got to watch himself because he's a little bit wide when it comes to this racing this evening. Some hard, fast racing going on. And there we go. Boyke's in third position. 22 laps done. He's done 16 laps on those mediums at the moment. There we go. Boyke's better watch himself now because here comes Jose. Jose looking to get round him. He's going to look for any opportunity. Just wait for Boyke's to make a decision on the cornering. He keeps himself wide enough to keep Jose at bay as he's coming down now into, there's the overtake. Is he going to keep himself? Yes, he has. There you go. Jose looking for that opportunity and took it there and there. Now coming around looking for holding this position. Let's just go back out with the guys. So there's the fight for the last position on the podium at the moment. Let's go back now aboard with Boyke's. Boyke's has DRS activated. He's activated it. There it goes. Can he catch now? Jose. Yeah, nicely done. Didn't go wide this time. Gonna pull it. Seems as though the Renault has the advantage over the McLaren at the moment. Oh, that's where he's just making a slight error on that corner. And that's what's causing that time loss. They're pulling quite tight here. Here he's going to pull him tight too much again. Unfortunately there, time lost. Great driving from these guys here. Nicely done, lap number 24. Sector. Unfortunately, it was Springbok Gamer who lost it there. He's down into 6th position now. Ranger's gone up into 5th. But let's not push Springbok Gamer aside because he has the fastest time now. He has the fastest lap time. So here we go on board with Wazzy at the moment. He's now coming into the final stages of this Grand Prix. Looking though, he's Wazzy now, he's on lap number 24. Just having a look at the drive, I mean, and I'm looking at the telematics of how he's running this car at the moment. Quite interesting overall because he's definitely keeping it all together. Energy level on 1. You can see the build up, braking, and the energy build up 54%. This is where he starts to burn it away. He's up into stage number 3. They're using a lot. This is obviously on the straights, which is obviously giving him that power to get down there. More or less down to 56% if we really analyze what's going on. He's hitting about 260, 270 kilometers an hour, 280, there we go. Looking up to 219 for about 100, 200, 300 of a second. Now pushes it back down. around about 10,000 RPM, now up to 11, 12,000 RPM, pushing it through. Really just looking for any opportunity. 2 laps to go in this race. As he's coming now down into 3rd, pushes into 4th, and into 5th, 6th, 7. There's the 260, 280, 300, 302. Now he was up there for a couple of seconds, really looking across. Some great driving from Wazzy at the moment. Looking to come back and take a championship. That's what he's planning on doing. This will definitely put him up into near or nearabouts as the getting closer to his goal of winning his first championship here at the South African Academy Online Racing. Nesmax, a former winner. David, a former winner. So that at the moment, just going back a little bit, we've got some guys that are not racing anymore but were obviously champions for 3 seasons. The vet, one of them. And then obviously Nesmax taking 2 seasons. Very close ones at that. We had club championships, which was very exciting stuff to watch. And a lot of the guys have been asking me, when are we going to do that again? I mean, obviously for me that would be quite interesting to see how we put that together. But I think this time round it's actually us taking on the Project Cars and getting that sorted out across there. So that's an interesting one going forward. So yeah, we're always excited to see that as well when it comes down. Springbok Gamer, can you believe it, is still holding the fastest lap? And I mean, that was a great drive. It was a great lap from him as we go into the last lap of this race here in Russia. And what a drive it's been from this driver. I'm just going to go back now a little bit. There's Springbok. Oh, sorry, that is Leif and Royan. And maybe we need to have a look at how far behind he is when it comes to on the leader. So he's approximately 10 seconds behind the current driver at the moment. Another 3 seconds now handled. Down to Ranger. So nice driving from Lee this evening. Really great take on that corner. Really nicely done, and actually just put in the car exactly where it needs to be in order to get there. Let's just get ourselves into the last position on this lap. I'm just looking where he is at this moment in time so we can go down. So he's coming through the final stages to win this Grand Prix. If he holds it together, he will definitely take the checkers flag this evening. And what a drive it's been from this gentleman right here, Wazzy. Well done, Wazzy. It looks as though you're going to be taking the Grand Prix this evening, and he does. He crosses the line. Let's have a look now, going back on board with this gentleman coming through the last corners at the moment. Leif and Royan's had a wonderful drive as well. And I tell you what, so's this gentleman at the moment. Jose coming through in 3rd position. And then Boinkies, he's also coming through now. Having a drive. He's coming through to the last. He's going to take 4th. Nothing confirmed at the moment because obviously if the penalties arise, we've got to see who's coming where and what. So he takes fourth at the moment. Springbok Gamer also coming through his last couple of sectors. On the money here this evening. He's going to come in fifth. As we see him coming in fifth at the moment now. And then our last driver who finishes this race, congratulations to all these drivers. It has been a tough one this evening. And just to give you some perspective, fuel badly required by this driver at the moment to get his car over the line. And he's used as much energy as he could to get himself into that place. So gentlemen and ladies, thank you for watching. It's been an absolute winner this evening. We appreciate the time and effort you've made. Please watch the video to the end. Normally we give you a great overview of who's coming where and what in the championships. And we just thank you for watching with us. As you can see, the Ferrari driver static. He's actually taken this Grand Prix. And then obviously we have Haas and we have Renault. So congratulations to Lee van Rooyen as well as our good man Jose there this evening. Guys, thank you for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure bringing the racing. We'll see you next time on the South African Academy Online Racing. It's been an absolute pleasure bringing you the racing, and God bless, and we'll see you next time here on the South African Academy Online Racing. Cheers for now. See you later. See you soon. And push the like button as always. Cheers. Bye.